Hello friends, this is Coldrun. Welcome back to a blind playthrough of Final Fantasy Dimensions, where we are here in the Dark Gate, I think it is? Yeah, the Void Dark Gate. And before we enter the next area, I've been adjusting some of my job things, and I've decided to try Diana as a thief. Thief I know generally sucks, but there's some fusions I'm curious to see, and I also want to see how it meshes with Dancer, like with the saber dance. Probably badly. I'm gonna also be working on that fusion for Alba Magus. Oh, right. Excuse me. The fusion for Summoner for Sarah. I'm going to be trying for a fusion there of Alexander and Dispel. I don't know what that's going to yield, but I will test it out. And for Alba, I don't know. I think I might as well just go back to Summoner with her. I think that's reasonable. So we'll try this. We'll see how this goes. So let's go clockwise. There's another spot up here, another gate up here. Let's enter it. To Misery. So we got Despair and now we got Misery. Lovely. We're in a good headspace right now. Yeah, pretty mediocre damage, which is what we expected. And her dance healing now sucks because she has no mind. Boy, Thief might be a mistake, but we'll keep going with it for a little bit anyway. Warp to here. And puts us elsewhere in the world. Gotta go west. North. Now we got Enuo again. Paralyze works on Enuo. Excellent. Here we go. Alexander Fusion. Dispel Ga. That makes a lot of sense. So now with that out of the way, I'm going to swap Sarah back to Bard. You know what? Now I can try... Let me try Diabolos with Vacuum Wave, because my Glaive is at 15 Monk now, so let's swap Glaive briefly to Summoner. And this leads us to a mountain. Again, I have no sense of the world, unfortunately, so I don't know where this is going to lead. Mount Falgabard, okay. Iron Giant, good to see you again in the game series, friend. I assume you're just going to do big physical damage, but we'll lash a holy out at you. Just for the heck of it. Wow, that's... Oh, Jesus, there he goes down. Okay, alright. I doubt this is going to work, I really do. What are we even trying for? Diabolos. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, miss. Okay. Oh, I forgot to raise soul. Shoot. Yeah, everyone... Oh, boy, this is rough. This is not good. I'll Phoenix down you, but I'm not optimistic we're gonna... Okay. I don't know how many more sweeps we can survive. Sweep, God, it's got to be proportional damage, sweep, right? It has to be. What in the... Okay. Now that's a problem. I don't like you doing that. But we can Arise on Soul. I forgot I had that option. What the fresh? Okay. We have to deal with... I think... I don't know that I can... I think I might have to just... As much as I hate wasting job levels, like getting experience on winning a fight on a max level character, I don't know that how much I can afford to do this. Like, I don't know how much I can afford to be all these subpar things. I think I might have to, like, just do one project at a time, or 1 or 2 projects at a time. Oh, yeah, I can't. I don't think I could do this. And already he's out of mana. Oh, okay. Let's test this out. Is Saber Dance worth it? Saber Dance sucks. Okay, Saber Dance sucks. Just in case sleep works on him. Yes, sleep doesn't. Of course, sleep doesn't work. Okay, yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone. Back into the fray. Now with kind of a souped-up Alba. Chaos Claw is a new one. Let's start out with Lullaby in case that does anything. Again, I'm gonna try Trance against, or try Saber Dance against this. It's just, it's mediocre. It's really mediocre. Let me know if I'm missing something about it. Is it really incredibly good and I'm misunderstanding it? That's very possible. Chaos Claw does Mass Gravity, which is pretty brutal. Sage's Hat. This is just, I think, probably a healer type thing. Yeah, just a healer thing, a little bit less mind. Well, no, it's actually not a healer thing necessarily. It's an intellect thing. Is it better than Mystic Veil? Oh yeah, it's definitely better. It's a straight upgrade to Mystic Veil. Okay, so the Chaos Claws are vulnerable to both Tornado and Stop. That makes them less scary, despite their gravity attacks. We got the Diablo's Fusion, Dark Judgment. Is that just a big old gravity on each? Yeah, that's a gravity attack. That's fantastic. Okay, and I can switch off that ridiculous summoner thing. But gravity is that's the sort of fusion ability that's especially exciting for me because it doesn't require. We'll check death just to be sure. It's a fusion that doesn't. No, death doesn't matter. It's a fusion that doesn't require intelligence. I don't think, unless that overrides a chance to resist. Like, because it seems like it's a binary, like it either hits and does a percentage of damage or it doesn't. I'm going to take a little bit of a turn here. I'm going to bring Sarah up to... Because now Sarah just hit Bard 9. And Bard 9... I could do Bard 9 plus Dragoon 6. And so I think I'm going to try her out as a Dragoon temporarily to bring Dragoon up to 6. And at the same time, I'm going to swap Diana and her crappy thieving out and put my main healer as Dusk, who had been working on Summoner, but not much. He's been kind of looking for a thing. Let's... oh gosh, Memorist is tempting, but I think I need to go somewhere else for that. So instead, let's just go build him up as an extra healer. Yeah, I think that's okay. The main concern I have with going as Seer is he doesn't have any way to regain mana. What would he have to do? He'd have to level up Black Mage to pretty high. But I think that's okay. I think we'll try it for now still. Another Iron Giant. We haven't successfully taken on one of these yet. Yeah. I was afraid of that. But luckily, we have our good old daughter. We have our robot daughter, Argy, to pick us back up when we need it most. Well, when everyone except Sarah needs it most. Yeah, I think the trick with the coins is to just take them out as quickly as possible. Look at how much damage you have, how much health you have. How long is it before I get Black Magic 8? Is that Magus 20? It probably needs Magus 20. Paladin hit double hand. You'll see I got hit by a couple of gravities there at the end. So Paladin got double hand. Okay. Why did I get sold to 20? I actually don't know why I got sold to 20. I don't see a particular Paladin 20 thing. Or a Paladin 20 fusion. I could do Soul as a thief, but that feels horrific. I think at this point, and let me know if this is a non-rhetorical question, let me know if this is a mistake. I think I'm thinking at this point of leaning into my power parties. Like Soul, you can go back down, and Aegis would get bumped up. Glaive, I forgot to take you off Summoner. That's just my bad. But Glaive has like a monk and a ninja fusion I'm going for, so I'll keep going until he hits higher on, until Glaive hits higher on, because I want him to get Phantom Rush also. Wait, what do I need for Phantom Rush? No, I need Dancer 20. He's not getting Phantom Rush. That's okay. But I want to see what this ninja monk fusion is. So you will go with Backliner and dual wield for the moment. And Dusk, I don't like your set of options, Dusk. So apologies, but you were super useful in getting me through to the unified party, but now I just see you as a weaker version of a bunch of characters. Cat Ear Hood. This has got to be a healing thing, right? Yeah, mine 3 and a bunch of defensive stuff. So not for Alba, but for... It's like the Sage's hat for healers, probably. Down? We can't go down. I think... Yeah, no, we literally can't go down. Another Moogle coin. Always good to get more of those. Ooh, we got to the top of Mount Falgabard. Over there. There's Castle Falgabard. Is there going to be any... There was no one in it to begin with, though, right? Or maybe there was. I don't remember if it was wrecked and there were survivors or not survivors. Is that Falgabard? The Great Western Power, or so it was called. It is said they engineered a move against the Empire together with Dwarvish forces. Yeah. Actually, it's the opposite. The Empire barged into Falgabard and slaughtered everyone. My choice to give her a chipper voice generally did not work in that line. Nacht. Sigurd's grave must still be here. My father's. Let's hope it remains undesecrated. Why? What are we going to do with it? We want to be the ones to desecrate it. I appreciate that enemies don't seem to run out of MP, or they have so much MP that they effectively are. It doesn't matter, because I could just use them as batteries in moments like this. We made it out. And into Castle Falgabard. For what it's worth. Yeah, we got a little dwarf fortress here. We came to fix Falgabard, but then another disturbance happened. Apologies so deeply for my horrific attempts at anything resembling a Scottish accent remotely. Okay, we can't go up there. We gotta go... Can we go to the right? No. We're going straight ahead, straight on till morning. Why we be living in these dark times? Blocked off. Firmly shut, and... all I need is a mug of ale and a warm bed, and I'd be happy. A simple demands. Falgabard can burn to the ground for all we care. Yeah, so these aren't afflicted by misery. They aren't afflicted by despair. It's just general unhappiness. What was that on the door? Oh, those are pots. Firmly shut. Yeah, so certainly much more limited access here. I kind of get myself into this rebuilding work. Can we go in here? Firmly shut, right? Oh, no, not firmly shut. But empty nonetheless. Save. What is this? Hold on. Before we get another below whatever section, below Falgabard, let's rest. Cutscene. I owe a debt of gratitude for looking after Diana and Glaive for me. Diana's your younger sister, right? This is the only thing that was my problem with Dimensions, was that it didn't build these kind of relationships more as the game went on, and I'm really glad to see it here. Yeah, Diana's your younger sister, right? Yes, I've also known Sol and Glaive since we were all children. Your thanks are misplaced. Those two have taken care of themselves. Oh? They certainly have come a long way since we were last together. Well, we've all done a bit of growing through our travels. I see. This is a very stoic conversation. Hey now, hey, are you listening? Thank you for breaking this up. Are you drunk? Are you just spinning? What are you two unkempt rascals doing in your secret men-only summit? If you need guidance, let Alba, matron of Mesidia... You're really going to go with matron? Okay. Alleviate you of all worry and doubt. What was I just saying? I take it back. She doesn't count. She definitely counts. Take back what? He's just going to grump it up. My thanks extends to you as well, Alba. Thanks for what? Wait, could we rest here? No. All right, let's see what's here first. No, we're not, because this feels like it's somewhere new. I worry that it's going to be like that's going to be a special secret-ish area. We'll come back to that. Falgabard's graveyard. Got to be around here somewhere. Ooh, thank you for the restoration. I think we know where Falgabard's graveyard is. What use are weapons at a time like this? Yeah, there's... I don't know what you're fighting, because are you fighting the forces of Nil too? This is the thing I don't want to go through. I think that is going to take me to something new. And I want to test out what's in here first. Down the hatch? Across the hatch? Just let me sleep a wink, laddies. Oh, come on. Oh, come now. You're, okay. Maybe we come back later and, like, you've woken up after we defeat Miserius, Lord of Misery. Alright, into the throne room warp. World of Misery. Another save point. We'll never say no to save points. Miserius, good to meet you. Look who's come for a visit. You were expecting us? Hey, are you another? I am Misery, the third weapon in Nil's arsenal. Have you been waiting for us this whole time? Have you been waiting for us this whole time? There's a lot of typos in this game, a disproportionately large amount. Still small in absolute terms, but more than I'm used to seeing. I sense a greater light inside you that the rest of your brethren lack. You mean the crystals? In your tongue, yes. What do you mean to accomplish by stealing light from the world? We are not trying to accomplish anything. Great, more riddles. You intend to extinguish all life for no reason at all. Is that what they're doing? Let me pose you a question, humans. Why do you live, when from the very start you are fated to die? Answers begins playing in the background. Because we all got our own hopes and dreams, bruh. Dreams? How can you hold on to dreams, seeing all that surrounds you? That's what life is about. We all have dreams. Mine is to restore Bertgang, no, the whole world, to its former glory. Then let me destroy you now, so that you will not have to suffer the pain of an unfulfilled dream. Oh, Misery's a tiger. So we got a turtle, a tiger. Bite, don't bite me. Just jump, I guess. Moogle dance. Yeah, let's Moogle dance. I think that's actually pretty good. Dark Judgment. There's no way that's gonna work. Let's just Midari Yuki. Ivory Slash. We'll try Ivory. No, I forgot which character this is. Hey, Ska. And this is just Meteor Central. Meteor or Ultima? Let's try Meteor and Ultima and see how they do against each other. Hey, I guess I took off my anti-confuse gear. That was a mistake, if I do say so myself. Let's Basuna you. I think it's really pretty comparable, so I'll just do Meteor, I think. Meteor is more efficient against a single target. Sweep. Oh, shit. Right. Kiraga, or I think I might regret this. I might very much regret this. Oh, Mighty Wall, but that's so slow, but we have to, I think. Oh, AoE Roar. Nasty. Yeah, it was a mistake to not... okay, I should have Basuna'd. Oh, but right, they can still hit the enemy. But Meteor is... yeah, Meteor is the meat of this. Devil Claw. That was a Dispel. A Dispel and a Defense down. So I think if Misery might not survive much longer, but if Misery survives, I'm going to Aura. But yeah, I think this is gonna... yep, that's it. That's done. Misery is done for. We've defeated Misery. All right. Is it gone? How could I be bested by the power of dreams? Our dreams are what give us the power to face each day. I, however, remain a realist. Thank you, Dusk. Hey, did you expect us to just sit here and take it from a thing that has no purpose? Yeah, I don't know, the flame of purple fire tiger. From nothingness I was born, and to nothingness I shall return. What you really want is not to do anything, right? I'm trying to think say how I feel about this, because on one hand, I appreciate this in the context of how I feel about this whole embodiment of misery, embodiment of despair. On one hand, I appreciate what it's trying for. It's something that it doesn't... it's certainly not new. It doesn't have to be new, though. Like, the idea of fighting the embodiments of, you know, things that affect us in everyday life. And on the other hand, pigeon. On the other hand, I don't know that it. Hello. It doesn't necessarily feel to me like they've done the work to build these characters up in such a way that these battles feel really earned, that the fight feels against the abstract here feels really earned. I don't have enough of a sense of what makes Dusk miserable, of what makes Sarah miserable and Soul miserable, and Alba nothing should make miserable. I mean, I get that maybe more Nacht with Falgabard, I guess, but it feels like they all have like one. It doesn't. Let me know if you disagree on this, because I'm really open to interpretation on this, open to changing my mind on it. But I don't know that it feels like they've been. Oh God, okay, goodbye, cat. Like I don't know that it feels like they've been well developed enough. But maybe they have been, and it's just that it could just be the time I've had between sessions that makes me feel this is more unearned. Dreams have been restored to the land. Wyvern Lance, okay. Oh my gosh, that's an upgrade. That is a powerhouse. And I don't know if it's even fair, because one of the dangers of a game going retro like this, especially a Final Fantasy game, specifically a Final Fantasy game, is when you go for the 2D, for like the old school SNES style specifically, you are setting yourself up to be compared with the likes of Final Fantasy 4, 5, and 6. Three games which I think are, especially, I think in reverse order. Well, no, I think in order of 6, 4, 5 are some of the strongest character writing. Or maybe, I don't know, 6 and, maybe, I don't know, 4, 4 does have good character writing. No, I think that's fair to say. They have some of my favorite character writing in the Final Fantasy series. 5 was simpler, but it was so much more condensed, and the characters were so flavorful that even if it's not as, you know, deep or dark or fleshed out as some of them, I have a true fondness for those characters. And beyond Alba, I don't know that I've developed the same level of fondness. Alba I put up there with the best of them, but longer than that, I'm not so sure. Like, if compare these characters to the likes of Celis and Strago, even, kind of a later entry, Locke, Terra, and I don't know, was this game significantly longer also? It was also a danger of the split version. And now I don't know. And it probably isn't even fair at all for me to be even thinking about them in the same light. Like, I should just be taking it on its own terms, but it's hard not to. And I think the game is inviting it. I think the game is inviting those sorts of comparisons and trying to put itself in that same league. And I think it can be a fun game with some really good some good like character bits and some great moments. Like, I really like Vata. I love everything about Alba. The mechanics are fantastic. I know I'm giving a little bit of review when we're not even at the end, but the mechanics are... There could have been some more clarity with it, but with my experience with it, given that my friend Almaron has been helping to fill in the gaps in terms of confusion, like, the mechanics are fantastic. The job switching is it a better job system than Final Fantasy V? I'd say yes. And that's incredibly high praise from me, but it's just in character terms, I don't know that I'm quite there yet. I remember now, if you want to go to the graveyard, you gotta head to the mountains from the room on the left. Head to the mountains from the room on the left. Weapons aren't just for fighting, they be your pride and joy. Yeah, so you've gotten it back. You've gotten your juice back. How Dwarf got her groove back. I don't care what anyone says. We dwarves will never give up. I wish they had, in this particular part, I wish they had made the distinction between despair and misery a bit clearer, because I think they're kind of treated interchangeably here. Which it's far from the worst thing. I wasn't sure if there was going to be a difference, and it doesn't feel like there is. Did you wake up? You woke up and the spot's open. Dreams be best viewed awake, laddies. I agree. I actually do agree. Alright, so this is their version of... Well, it won't necessarily be a full zone, but maybe it will be. Oh, nope. Nope. There we go. I just want to check, because it feels like the kind of thing where they might put... I don't know if it's an Easter egg or something like that here. Here lies Sigurd, may he find rest. I know we don't have any flowers to lay at his grave, but aren't you at least going to do something? This is your father's grave, right? I have no need to do anything. Could be one of those, the spirit has flown sort of things. But why? He's always with me. You mean the armor, right? You cannot go on like this forever. Why won't you let his spirit pass on? People are meant to take what they learn from their parents, improve upon it, and pass it down to future generations. If you care for him, it is time to say your goodbyes and work to improve yourself. Oh, for the love... Can't we just abandon this brooding father complex persona already? It's a very blunt way to say something truthful and honest and helpful here. Saying goodbye doesn't mean that you must forget. The bonds between parent and children never break. I have a complex answer on that, but I'm not going to go into that right now. You do not always have to be so pent up. Right, take a look at Soul. I think Soul is a little too carefree. That's fair. Hey, I resent that. I don't. I think it's spot on. What fine companions you have found, Sigurd. Or found Nacht. But Father. You're never alone. Remember what it means to have friends. Graham, please continue to look after my boy. Is Graham gone? No. Graham's sword transforms into Graham's will. Let's go, Nacht. No, let's go, Nacht. It's what your father would have wanted. Let's do this. Yeah! It got a little more pep in his step. Let me see what Graham's will is. Where is Nacht? Nacht has been on the bench for a while, I think. Do I have any next stuff I want to do with Nacht? Because I might swap Nacht in to the top slot for a bit. Nacht, Monk is maxed. Dark Knight's at 14. Dancer is maxed. Ninja to 20 is an interesting one. Why Ninja to 20? Just for dual wield, maybe. I'm looking at my friends list, like early job level recommendations. You know what? I'm going to try him out as a Dark Knight because there's a couple of Dark Knight... I'm going to try boosting his Dark Knight first, rather, because there's a couple of Dark Knight things, fusions that I'm interested in. There's one, and both only require Dark Knight, really. One is Final Thrust, Dark Knight 17 plus Odin. And if he just gets to Dark Knight 17 and then swaps to Odin, like, he'll have access to that. Swaps to Summoner, he'll be able to try that. And the other is Ebony Slash, is a Dark Knight 20 thing, plus Magus. And it's another one where if I just switch to Magus with Dark Knight equipped, that can be it. So let me try that. Nacht, it's your turn. Nacht, you're back on the field. Graham's Will, yeah, 110 with a dark element. Okay. Nacht is definitely one of my favorites. He fits into that. Maybe it's reductive to say he's kind of a squallish character, but I quite like Nacht. I really do. And Nacht feels like has gotten a lot of really strong development, and other characters have too. I mean, the more I think about it, other characters have too. Sarah's gotten some great stuff with the Gawain line, with the Gawain quest. Do I want more? Yes, but it's not like I don't want to give the impression the game has just been bereft of character moments and development, because it really is not. I don't want to give that impression. Dwarves got to keep on the right path, laddies. Yes, we do. Or you do. I am not a dwarf, as you may have noticed. Falgabard should be just as important to us dwarves as Aule. Yeah, you've built quite a relationship. Poor Rich, we still got reasons to stay strong. Oh, friggin' moths. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. Next time, we'll continue on to one of the other two little nooks here, one of the two nodes here. See you then. Bye-bye.